Well, two officers are no longer with the Sanford Police Department after an internal investigation into a delayed response at a Sanford gas station. Not Investigate Shannon Butler has more on what happened then and what happens now.
It took 3.5 minutes for police to help the woman who was being held by a man in that bathroom. Police said Randall Lawson had a knife and she was injured, but still the first officers to respond didn't help. It wasn't until the second crew arrived that she was freed. But again, it took 3.5 minutes, and that's a long time when your life's on the line.
911. My coworker, my shift manager, has been locked in the men's bathroom with another man.
After a 911 call from this racetrack, Sanford police officers responded. On the body camera video, you can hear a woman screaming, asking for the man holding her to let her go. The first officer to arrive was Dominic DeLorby, but DeLorby didn't enter the bathroom. As you can see here, he just stood outside with his gun drawn.
It was clearly his responsibility, the first officer, to take action.
A second officer arrived, but Giovanni Castro didn't go in either.
The officers had a responsibility and a duty to act.
In all, 2 officers no longer work at Sanford Police and others were disciplined. Now the chief will work to fix what was wrong to make sure it doesn't happen again.
This was a mistake. And I think one of the most important parts about any leadership is that you accept the fact that there was a problem and that you accept your portion of that problem and that you correct those issues to make sure that those things won't happen again.
So how did the chief not know? He said they did over 112,000 calls for service, so he can't know everything, but said it should have come to his attention. A sergeant, a lieutenant, and a captain did not follow protocol to notify the chain of command, and that resulted in each of them receiving a letter of counseling. In the studio, Shannon Butler, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.
An officer resigned under that investigation. Castro received a 60-hour unpaid suspension and an extension of his probation because he was new.